Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in this video we are going to see how to write a C program by creating variables. So what are variables? Variables are memory spaces. To create variables there are certain rules to be followed, which is in my previous video, and those rules are very simple actually. So before starting the coding, it is a good thing that we have to sketch what we are going to do in this program, what type of inputs we are going to give in this program, how many memory space we are going to create in this program. So I am going to create 3 memory spaces and I am naming it as A, B and C. Okay, in A and B I am going to give 2 inputs and I am going to store my answer in C. So the formula is C is equal to A plus B. Okay. Even this program is for addition, let it be this program is for addition. But if I give it as C is equal to A minus B, the compiler is not going to intimate you like this is an addition program but you have given minus symbol. No, whatever formula is given by the user or programmer, the compiler is just going to perform the calculation. That's it. Okay. Okay, what type of inputs we are going to give is integer. To be simple, I am giving integer, then we will alter the inputs like with a float or something else. Okay, let's start with the documentation section. So it is a paragraph comment line, so I can give more than 1 lines. So I am going to write it as this is addition program with 2 inputs, written by or something, any details whatever we need to give. By reading this details, somebody should get to understand what the program is for. Okay, written by dated. Okay, I am closing the comment line. Next, let's start with the linker section, adding our header files as include standard input output dot header file. So this header file is responsible for accepting our input and giving output. So this is for input and okay, let's use the comment lines. Okay, inputs and outputs. So the standard input and output functions are printf and scanf. Scanf means from the word scanf itself we can understand it is going to scan our input and it is going to store in the memory space. What is printf? It is just going to print the function. Whatever we are giving inside the printf is just going to be printed in the output screen. Next is the conio.h, console input output dot header file. This is responsible for getch and clear screen. Let's get started with the main program. Void main. This is a main function and it is a predefined function. Why I am saying it as a function means it has open and close bracket. Okay. So as there is no return value in this program, in this body of the program, there won't be any return word. I am not going to return any value, so I have given as void. If there is any return type, I have to give that data type like integer or float, what type it's going to return. We will see in the upcoming videos, we will see programs like that. Okay, so here this place is meant for variable declaration. What is variable declaration? It is memory space creation. So in the structure of C program we would have seen till this one, till main function. Inside that the first place is meant for variable declaration and it is one of the rules, like we have to create memory spaces before we are using in the program. So in this place we are going to create, we can create extra memory spaces also, but we cannot use memory space which is not created. Okay, so here we are going to create memory space. In this program, what is the type of variable we are going to use is integer. So for integer the data type is int, like this we are going to use. So what is integer? It is whole numbers without point all the whole numbers. Okay, so I am going to use integers and the memory space names are A, B and C. So now let's write the syntax for variable declaration. So what is the syntax? First we have to give the data type, then variable names. Variable name 1, variable name 2, how much variable we need we can give, and then we have to terminate with a semicolon. Okay, see, as you can check, it is like a syntax. Okay, this is the syntax for variable declaration, and this is the example. Like this, data type is integer and the memory space name should be separated by comma operator. Okay, then let's give clear screen. Okay, I am going to write a printf function. So in a program, how many printf function we need we can use. Okay, there is no restriction. So in this printf I am giving, this is a addition program. Okay, by the end of the program, let's see all the syntax. Okay, I am erasing all the unwanted things. Okay, now I am giving another printf just for understanding. Printfs are not a compulsory one. Okay, /n enter a value. So in the output screen, while this enter a value is printed, we are going to give some value here and it has to be accepted. Whatever value I am giving should be accepted and it should be stored in a memory space. Okay, so that I am giving scanf. The syntax for scanf is we have to give format string of integer here. Okay, all the format string will be, I will give it in a separate video. So for integer, the format string is %d. Okay, in C language alone it is necessary to memorize the format strings. Okay, in C++ and all there is no need for format strings. So for integer it is %d and ampersand operator should be given by comma, then in which memory space the value is to be stored should be given here. A, no. So what, like which A I am given should be given here. Here I cannot give small a, here cannot give capital A. Whatever is given here should be given here also. Okay, what is the syntax for this is format string ampersand on memory space. Okay, so format string I have given, then why I am giving ampersand is a address operator. So A is a memory space that has some address. Okay, we should give the value, we should store the value in that memory space. What will be the next thing? I am going to enter B value. So just for our understanding I am giving enter B value. For this, here I am going to give some value that should be accepted and stored in B memory space, ampersand B. Okay, we have got two inputs, like we have stored in A and B. Then what is the process? We can give the formula C is equal to A plus B. Okay, C is equal to A plus B, and if you notice, every line will be terminated by a semicolon. Okay, then what the compiler is going to do, it is going to add A and B, whatever inputs are there, it is going to add A and B and store in C value. Okay, this is a assignment operator and this is a arithmetic operator. We will see operators in our separate video. So C is equal to A plus B. Then the answer is stored in C. We are going to print and see those things. Okay, what value is stored in C, we are going to print it and see. I am giving /n C value is, or I can give it as total value is or addition values, whatever statement we need we can give, and then okay, I am giving this one, whatever inside double quotes is just going to get printed. From which memory space I am going to get the value is from C. So I am giving the memory space name here. Okay, what type of value I am going to get, I should give here. Okay, %d. It is what is stored inside C is a integer type value. So this %d will be replaced by the answer. So this is the syntax of printf, format string and memory space name. Here ampersand should not be used. Okay, then I will close the program by get I am telling as get the characters used in the program. Then I am closing the program. Here I can also add some printfs like program is over, like anything, whatever I want I can give. Program is over. Okay. Now how will my output screen be? Is like, first in the next line I will get this is addition program. This is addition program. Then this is going to get printed like enter a value. Why I am giving this colon and all, it is not a compulsory thing, just I am going to type some integer value here. So it should not be joined with E and all. So to separate I am giving colon, or you can use is or something equal to, whatever we need we can use. Okay. Whatever is given inside double quotes will not be error checked. Okay. Enter a value. So if I am giving 5 here, this 5 should be accepted and stored in a memory space. So I have given scanf here. Okay. The 5 I am giving here, next the scanf will start working. What I am given, some integer type value is going to come. I have given that command. Then go and store in a memory space. I have given. Okay. Ampersand operator is a necessary part in scanf. Okay. Then enter b value. It is going to print enter b value. Here I am giving 2. Okay. To accept this 2 and store in b memory space, I have given this scanf. Okay. Then c is equal to a plus b. These things will not be printed in output screen. Why? We did not give that in printf. This is a coding. Okay. C is equal to a plus b. So this process is going to happen with a and b value. It is going to add and it is going to store in c. Next, in this printf means c value is printed. Then this percentage d will be replaced by the value inside c memory space. This is the format for printf to print the answer inside some memory space. C value is 7. As I have given colon will be printed, then 7. That percentage d will be replaced by the answer 7. Then I have given another printf, program is over. This is going to be the output screen for my program. Okay, this is our first level of writing our own program. Then after writing the program, we have to compile the program. Okay, compile. Then we have to run the program. In compile part, if there is any error in the program, you will get the error. Okay, and then after running the program, this will be my output. Let's alter and see. Okay, I am going to give float type values. So instead of int, I will give float data type. Float means point values. Okay, so I will give float. This is the data type and it is a keyword which should be written like this only. I am going to give float. So if I give 2 input as float, that means pointed values, the answer is also going to be float only. Okay. Then wherever I should make changes, here percentage d is the format string of integer. The format string of float is percentage f. Okay. The memory space names are the same. Here also I am going to give float value. So percentage f. Then here the answer is going to be the float value. So percentage f I have given. So I can give it as 5.2, 2.8. The answer will be something. Okay. The answer will be printed in point only because I have asked in float value. Okay. Or if I asked in integer value, it will exclude all the things after the point. Okay, it will delete all the values after the point and it will give the whole number. Okay, let's keep it as integer itself. Because I am going to do subtraction. For integer, the subtraction is very easy. For float, it is like somewhat hard. Okay. Now I am going to change it as minus. Okay, c is equal to a minus b. So the answer is going to be the subtracted value. 5 minus 2. I am going to get 3. Okay, we have given it as addition program, but the compiler is not going to intimate you like you have given subtraction formula. The compiler will just do whatever formula we have given. The answer will be appropriate to that. So it is not going to check the formula. It is just going to check is there any error in the coding or format or structure of the program. Okay. As this is a normal arithmetic programs, I no need mat.h header file. But if I am going to do some power operation, or I am going to find the square root, or I am going to find the cube root, I am going to add a header file like as include mat.h. Inside this mat.h only there are things that will accept these mathematical operations. For just arithmetic operation we no need mat.h header file. Now let us see what are the syntaxes used in our program. For variable declaration, what is the syntax? First we are going to give data type. What type of data we are going to use in this program? So data types, variable name 1, variable name 2 till n we can use, then semicolon. Okay, this is the syntax for variable declaration, that is memory space creation. Then for printf, printf is a output function, standard output function. So what is the syntax for printf? I am going to give it as printf open brace double quotes, inside whatever I need I am going to give. Suppose it is going to print the output, print the answer what is stored in some memory space, I am going to give format string. Then memory space name, variable name, okay, variable name, semicolon. Okay, let's see with the example. So I have given in my program like C value is %d, because integer type value is going to come from which memory space? C memory space. So this is the syntax for printf, to print some values that is stored in the memory space. Then for scanf, it is a input function. It is going to scan our inputs and store in the memory space. So I am going to give it as scanf double quotes format strings. Okay. Then ampersand memory space name or variable names. Okay. This is the syntax for scanf, to accept our value format string. We can write example like scanf %d, because we are going to accept integer type values, %d ampersand a. Okay, this is the syntax for scanf. Let us get into some example programs which are very simple. So I don't want to make a separate video for these simple programs. So I have given header files, void main, then I have declared int a equal to 10. Directly I have initialized the value for a memory space. So directly a memory space is created with the name a of type integer. So I have directly given 10 inside the memory space. Then I have given b equal to 20. So inside b memory space 20 is being stored. So this is a constant program. What we have seen previous is a dynamic program. So in constant program, values cannot be changed during program execution. So what does it mean? In output screen, if I use program like giving scanf like that and all, in the previous program I can change the values. While it is asking enter a value, if I don't want to give 10, I can give 20 also. Whatever value I want to give at that moment, I can change the values. But this program, this whole program is just going to be for 10 and 20 alone. We cannot change the values. So this is the drawback of giving constant values. Then clear screen, c is equal to a plus b, directly I have given the formula. Then printf, I am going to print and see the value inside c. As I have given the formula c is equal to a plus b, it is going to add a and b, and the value c is going to be printed here. This %d will be replaced by the total answer. So in my output screen, only one line is printed, total equal to 30. Okay, and this is a program without creating any variables. Okay, this is a direct program, so you cannot store any values in the memory space. So I have given header files, void main, then clear screen. In printf, I have directly given total answer is percentage D. So some integer value is to be printed here. What is 10 plus 20? I have given, sorry, 10 plus 2. I have given 10 plus 2. So it is going to directly add 10 and 2 and it is going to print here. Okay. So it is not coming from any memory space. It is just going to directly perform the calculation. Then in next printf I have given subtraction value is 10 minus 2 and it is also integer. These two are integer. So I am given percentage D. Then getch, I have closed the program and I have this will be the output screen for this program to printf. So in output screen the two lines are getting printed. And these are our first step of writing our own program. So in next video, let's start with another concept and let's see how to write program for those concepts. Okay. Thank you.